Okay, Jessica, taking a look at your photojournalism assignment here. Okay, a story of progress. All right, so you're shooting a Nikon D3100. Okay, so your ISO here, 100 for being outside. That's fine. And a 40th of a second for your shutter speed. Now, when you're adjusting your aperture, you definitely want to be able to try and shoot at a 60th of a second or a little faster for most things to keep things um, steady. All right, so you got an open field here. Let's just run through these really quick. Okay, you got a barn and kind of these woodlands. Okay, now I do love this detail shot. I like how you cropped it. Okay, so here's some signs of like a neighborhood or something coming through. Um, these bulldozers in relationship to these other houses. Some construction workers. I like how you crop these. Um, okay, good. More bulldozers. I'll just run through these real quick. Okay, and then the streets, putting in the streets and everything. More construction. Nice that you got kind of a nice night shot looking from a distance. Okay, nice architecture right there. Nice detailed shot of the architecture. Okay, nice crop on that. Okay, looking at these, good little detail shot right there. Okay, nice details of the houses. Okay, in terms of showing something like this, when you say story of progress, okay, um, to start off with something like this, I think it's when you're telling a story, you might not get the sense that something like this is getting, if this is getting torn down. Um, and a shot like this, I'm not really sure how this relates to the bulldozers, but definitely love the bulldozer shots. Also nice. I like how you cropped these like this. The fact that you maybe have a little ice here. I'm not sure how that relates to the story, but it's okay. And then the bulldozers with the houses in the background and the sold sign, though that works out really well. Um, and for something like this, it's a little redundant. You could just get by with just one of these two shots right here. Now you've got a human element, which I think is really important, which and I think you're missing a little bit in terms of the other pictures. Lots of nice detail shots. Love the angle, sort of the tilted angle on this. Um, and then you got a shot like this, and I mean it's okay, but I mean I'm not really sure how the porta potty relates to the whole thing. I understand the story of progress, but a lot of the progress has to do with the people. Okay, and so I understand this, in relationship to putting in the houses and everything there. That's good. This is very similar to the other couple other ones that you had earlier on. Um, and then you have a shot something like this. So maybe you get a shot of maybe the tighter, like the tighter brick walk or something. This is it's an interesting crop, but not really sure how it relates to the story. But this I love. I think this is really nice. I do notice it's a little soft, and possibly because your ISO is only at 100 and your shutter speed's only at a 40th of a second. Now your aperture is at 10, so you could have opened up your aperture and gotten a little bit faster shutter speed there. But colors and everything are beautiful. Works out really nice. This is a nice shot, but definitely want to see more of the human element. That's it's a little sterile looking. Um, okay, your ISOs and everything's looking good. Love this crop on this. Um, but in terms of telling a story, definitely want to see more people involved with this kind of thing here too. Um, So all your ISOs and everything are looking good. Everything's nice and sharp. Um, Interesting composition. Love those little detail. You probably could have gotten something. Well, just being a little picky. That's fine. That that'll work out just fine. This shot's a little busy. Not really sure what these things are, but and not really sure how it adds to the story. This works a little bit better. But here you got these bunch of these different little detail shots. But it would really help, I think, if you had people, and maybe you were following one of the construction workers or something, in terms of how they, or just construction workers in general, and how what they were doing, and contributing to this story of progress. So all your pictures and everything look good. Let me go back to the overall bunch of pictures here. So all the pictures and everything look good. For the most part, you've got a few things that might be a little bit redundant, and a few things that are like maybe not contributing to the story. And then you have some very nice, beautiful shots. And I love the fact that you cropped in and made some of these skinny crops, made things a little bit more dramatic. But definitely think in terms of people. And I know it's always hard to try and get in sometimes and walk right up and start snapping pictures of people. It's not an easy thing, but definitely um, something that will definitely give a story much more interest. Okay, well done, and thanks very much.